Hello and welcome to Capturing Memories One Day at a Time. I'm your host, Landry Collier, the name and face behind Landry C Photography. Capturing Memories One Day at a Time has been an idea that I've had for about 2 months now of wanting to create a new series or podcast, if you want to call it that, on my YouTube channel to kind of share more about myself as a photographer and outside of photography, share behind the scenes of my photography, going more in depth of it, and sharing things that may or may not have happened on and off camera when making these YouTube videos of going places. I tend to leave things out, and I would love to share more about those experiences with you guys. I have always loved making YouTube videos. I started making YouTube videos when I was 15 years old with my brother. We had a brother and sister account, which is now private, but I still have those videos uploaded. Maybe I can make a reaction video to those soon, sometime, in a different video series. But I've always loved storytelling, filming videos. I just never had the thought of becoming a photographer. I just thought I would be a YouTuber. In fact, when I was 18, actually, I had just turned 19, had graduated high school at the age of 18, and my birthday is October 31st. So that Christmas, when I turned 19, my parents surprised me with the Canon G7X Mark II camera, which is a really good camera to vlog with. Everybody back in 2016 was using that camera, and that's kind of who inspired me to start YouTube videos. So I begged and begged to get that camera. Little did I know that the Canon G7X Mark II was a phenomenal camera to start photography with. Before eventually getting my Canon EOS Rebel T100 3000D, that was my dream camera, the best camera for beginners in my opinion, and I use that camera to this day. My Canon G7X Mark II sadly has bit the dust because it's very old, but um, that is kind of where I started. I didn't get into photography until 4 years ago, so it'll be 5 years next January. In 2021, during the COVID pandemic, I started messing around with my Canon G7X Mark II because I found out that you could see the meteor shower. And being on lockdown, I just started playing with the camera and I slowly got into photography. That is something that I never thought I would say or do because growing up, I hated my picture being taken. I just never liked my picture being taken. I would cry if I went to photo shoots that my parents would want me to go to like family portraits and things. I would cry and just beg not to get my picture taken. And then when I turned 13 years old, I got my iPod Touch, which was the first official thing that had a camera. And I just loved capturing memories, just taking pictures of day trips and just my pets, family, just anything in general. I just love taking pictures. So it has always been God's plan for me to become a photographer, in my opinion, because even at the age of 4, there's pictures of me carrying around this old broken camera that didn't work anymore. That belonged to my uncle Kenny, and I would follow him with that camera because he would take pictures at the time of the family and stuff. And I would follow him around with that camera, pretending to take pictures. So all this time, I think that has been God's plan for me is to become a photographer. And 4 years later, here I am. I created a YouTube channel wanting to share photography behind the scenes and just sharing who I am in general, on and off camera. What do I like to do when I'm not like doing photography, things like that. That has been my whole goal when I created Later See Photography, the YouTube channel in 2024. So with this series, Capturing Memories One Day at a Time, I hope to share more about me, maybe answer photography questions. I'm a self-taught photographer and I'm still learning every single day. So I may not be able to answer all the questions, but I'll try my best. But this is mostly a place where I want to share stories about, like, if I went on a trip or if I'm about to do a photo shoot, those kinds of things. And maybe in the future have people on that are fellow photographers if you like that. I'm just trying to get this started first to see how it'll go, but that could be a potential thing we could do on here as well. I just want this to be a place for photographers to come together in a community, or if you don't have to be a photographer, you can watch these videos just to get to know me a little bit better if you'd like. But that is my goal for capturing memories one day at a time. Um, like I said, I've loved making YouTube videos from the beginning. But when it comes to filming in public, I tend to shut down because I'm a shy person. You have to get to know me very well because I am shy. And I tend to miss when it comes to storytelling behind my videos, I tend to miss things that I would love to share. So on here, I can share what it was like that day and my thoughts and everything. But I hope you will join me on Capturing Memories One Day at a Time. My first official episode will be coming out after this. I just wanted to film a introduction so you can get to know what the series is about. Hope you will enjoy and join me as we come on this journey together. Thank you and take care.